Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Mashi Mashi, please check in and make yourselves comfortable. This evening we will be getting back into Minds Beneath Us, and I'm honestly trying to remember where we left off at. Please let me know if there's any audio issues, and we will address this right. But happy Friday. We've made it through another week, and I hope that everyone had a wonderful week, whatever it was that they completed. I'm really proud of you. And if you just got through the week, then I'm proud of you for that too. But I'm so excited about this. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play with it. I have to wait. But yes, Minds Beneath Us. This is the third evening, I believe, that we've played this. But also, I've been trying to debate if I wanted to wait and share this, but another one of our commissions is to finish this week. Oh, so we take care of this moment. There we go. Though sometimes our closed captions are not correct, but I hope that you're able to still follow along with the context of the conversation. If you're someone who likes to read and watch versus someone who is needing them because they actually need them. So I do apologize. But let us begin. I think we left off after the interview. We interviewed the 4 people, and I think that's where we were. Are wolves good or bad? It depends on which you feed. It depends on which one you feed. That reminds me of, oh my goodness, where were we? Oh, we were sitting in the hallway with the 3 gentlemen, or the 2 other gentlemen on the seats here, but I don't remember. Enter the contract room and follow Wayne's lead. There's nothing there. But yes, that reminds me of a parable I've heard before. And it's a young boy that goes to his grandfather, I believe. Forgive me if I'm wrong in this. And he speaks to him about how he has 2 wolves within him. One sort of good, as he would say, and one sort of bad, as he would say. It's cutting off. Oh! Let's see. I hope that's a little bit better. But, sorry, as I had started, so the little boy goes to his grandfather, and he tells him that he has 2 wolves that live within him. This is very popular, so I'm not the only one who's heard it before. And he says that, he has 1 wolf that he would consider good and 1 that he would consider maybe bad. And ask his grandfather, basically what to do of the situation. And his grandfather basically begins to tell him that even though you have these 2 sides of you, or these 2 aspects of you represented by these 2 wolves, what matters most is which of those do you feed. So if we take that sort of into the more applicable example of our thoughts, right? Being good or bad. It matters which thoughts you feed, right? In the mind. So are you feeding yourself, good, pleasant thoughts, or are you feeding yourself thoughts that are harmful or are cruel to yourself, as I guess is a way to say it. So when you ask me that question, are wolves good or bad? That's what my mind goes to. But if you're talking about the general, like, real life animal, I don't think that any part of nature is bad in that sense. So I like wolves. I think they're nice. All right, we need to find Wayne in the contract room. Oh. Okay, get ready. We're going in. If you have any questions, this is your last chance to ask. Of course. It's their decision. Normally, they wouldn't have a reason to say no, though. To streamline the process, the company wants us to navigate the situation in the rare event that they change their mind. Also, how are you this evening, Elite? Welcome in. Or mushy, as we like to say. By the way, this will affect your performance review. Failing to sign a candidate on usually means an in-depth talk with your manager. Don't let them change their mind. Noted. Any more questions? If they insist? No, the contract terms are firm. Not even the manager could make any change. Our job is to convince the candidates to accept the deal. No room for negotiation then. Any more questions? No. Okay, let's begin. Hello. Evening, good sirs. Evening. What's with the sudden courtesy? Oh yeah, that was his neighbor. Nice to meet you, Mr. Liu. I'm Wayne Zhang. This is Mr. Jason Day. I trust you have met earlier during consultation. Right. I know him. We are neighbors, actually. Huh? Quite a surprise. You must have been informed that we are about to sign the contract. Sorry to interrupt. I have a question. It's quite all right. What is it? He said we're about to sign the contract. Meaning I'm selected? He looks relieved. Roger. Great, yeah, great. Thank you for choosing me, Mr. Day. When I say thank you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea how much this means to me. He indeed looks like a weight has been lifted off of his shoulders. Shall we continue, if we are all clear? Yes, please. First of all, Mr. Day here, our new employee, will go over contract terms with you. My role today is to supervise. Please don't mind me. Is that okay, Mr. Liu? He's new? Does that affect my contract in any way? It does not, rest assured. I'm all good then. I suppose you have already examined conditions and payments listed in the contract? Yes, I did. It looks all good. I agree with everything. We can sign it any time. He's really eager to get this done. Good. If you have any doubt about anything in this contract, now's the time to ask. Mr. Day here will answer your questions. Let's begin. How soon can I get the money? Money? He means contributor's compensation, I think. There's a 25% advance once he provides a receiving bank account. We want him to say yes. Normally, that is the case. However, if you provide us with the receiving bank account now, we can issue 25% we can issue a 25% advance before contribution. Great. Is it too late now? You have until tomorrow. The other thing is, this payment figure in the contract, is it firm, like guaranteed? I mean, is there any way to earn more? I see. Based on Wayne's reaction, I said the right thing. Thankfully, I did check with him beforehand. What about the other way around? Will you find excuses to cut my pay? I think the training package did mention something about this. Depending on the contributor's performance, deductions might happen. Although we can't cut the pay down below 85%. What? What do you mean? Damn, I I gotta calm him down somehow. How the hell can I do that? But I've spent 5 damn months on this, and now you're stealing my money? Really? Promise? I really need this money. Thanks. Oh, also, the reason I'm not reading the replies on the bottom, which I apologize about, is because there's a little timer. It's a very thin line at the bottom, and you can miss some of the replies. So I don't want to miss them because it affects the story very heavily. Explain then, what do you mean by deductions? Like, cut whatever you like from my pay? Of course I will. My point is, how much are you going to cut? As stipulated in the contract, we can only make deductions up to a limit. You tell me what this limit is, Mr. Day. Ooh, these are hard. And lying is that? We'll do that. Wayne looks happy about what I said. I must have got the percentage right. That's not bad. Sorry, I lost control for a second. Not a problem at all. Please don't hesitate to voice any more of your concerns. I can't think of any other questions for now. Again, sorry, I was really, really flaring up there. Truth is, I've never done flop contribution before. It's first time. One specific clause applies then, although it's not in the company's favor. Also, sometimes we don't have to say anything. Do we? Because I don't remember us. I don't remember a first time thing. The reason why I chose Vision is that I used to work here. Not a complete stranger, you could say. I was part of the construction crew when I worked here. Being a former employee makes him eligible for another incentive. That being said, I wouldn't end up here if Vision didn't fire me in the first place, eh? What? I get extra pay for that? Damn, it's about time to settle the score. I'm gonna apply for that, even if it kills me. For that, we will need to see proof of employment. Oh, I can dig around for it when I get back home. Might have checked it when they fired me, but good news is good news. My mom's bills are paid pretty much. Now the only concern is my own safety. You mean... I heard there's a risk in flop contribution, no? They say I reckon there's a chance of injury? What's wrong with Wayne? He looks kind of nervous. Technically, yes, there's a risk. Be assured, though, that the risk is practically negligible. I'll trust you on that. I'm the only breadwinner in the whole family, you know? If I'm down, there's no safety net, no insurance. Having no insurance makes him eligible for yet another benefit. We provide free insurance coverage for uninsured contributors. Tough life, eh? Really? Free as in free of charge? Yes, provided you do not have any active insurance policies right now. Count me in. Don't have any kind of insurance on me. I see. After signing this contract, please visit the administrative division for insurance application. Let me make a note on that. Okay, I'm ready to sign, I guess. Good. Signature here, please. Done. Thank you, Mr. Zeg and Mr. Day. Especially you, Mr. Day. You helped me a lot with those extra bonuses. I may actually get my life back on track. And no, not after that episode at your apartment. You have no real reason to like me, really. Still, you told me about these bonuses. I'm not stupid, you know. You didn't have to mention any of it. I can tell that much. And doing this will maybe make you look bad. As poor as I am, I can't do anything for you. Not right now. So the least I can do is a cheap thank you. Thank you. That's about it. Nice seeing you, gentlemen. See you around. Thank you for everything. The music was so heavy on that. I really like the music that they have in the game thus far, though. All right. What's Wayne thinking? Jason, you told him way more than you should have. This will look very ugly, reflected in your performance review. Are you aware of that? I am. If it goes far enough, the system may decide to not hire you. I'm talking about more than screening. Your chance at ops could be blown too. Why did I go so far out of my way to help him anyway? Nah. Can't take back a deal done now. Wait. Don't tell me you didn't know that giving him too many bonuses could cost your job. What do we do now? Things are really not looking good for you. If you're having second thoughts, there is one last chance. You can have this contract submitted right away before he has a chance to apply for bonuses. In that case, timing is the key. You must beat him to it. I can tell either to submit his contract right away pronto. Your job, your call. What would you say? I really need this job. Again, he really needs those bonuses too. You have a question? Please do ask. I see that you have made up your mind. Anyway, unfavorable terms are better than no contract at all. That would be catastrophic. Okay, time for the next candidate. You know what? I can't sit through this session, sorry. I have work to do. After Mr. Liu, you should be able to handle it on your own. After we made such a large mistake, really, he's just gonna leave us. I'm sorry. Oh. Message redacted. Okay, redacted. Oh, wait. Hello. Yes, we have a 10-minute wait period. You must watch for You must watch for 10 minutes first before texting. You missed time. That's okay. You're fine. Okay, Karen Chung. Hi, yo. What's with the weirdo vibe? Oh, this weirdo vibe. This is Miss Ye's must sign them on candidate. I said here, there, where? Okay. Do I sign? Where? She's shivering. I'm signing the contract, no? Wait. Can you turn the heat up a bit? I'm sort of shivering all over the place. She's cold? Right now in this very warm room? Please, make it warmer. Make it warmer? What's your problem? Heat it up. I am calm. She's retching now. Wait, all these symptoms adding up. Sorry, I'm feeling sick. Let's sign this thing, then I'll be out of here. Where do I need to sign? Okie dokie. Where was I again? No, doctor. I don't want a medical check. Waive it. But her being here means she must have already passed the health screening. The paperwork does say she needs a second health screening, though. The old guy said I can waive the second check. You can waive it, right? That's not important. Why do you even care? It's my privacy. She's panicking. She's trying to hide. I'm all clean now. Retching, shivering, babbling. Symptoms of amphetamine withdrawal. She's a dopehead. Hurry the heck up. I've got places to be. And she's desperate for a quick fix. Edith said flop contribution and drug abuse together could leave people disabled or dead. Waive the med check, please. Great. I'm signing then. Sure of what? None of your business. Man, these are really tough choices. Huh? Why? You have no idea who my dad is. City rep? He'll kick your ass if you keep saying no. You can't. I need the money now. Need money for dope? I can't sign her on. She's a ticking time bomb. But again, failing to get her signature means a ton of trouble for me. Especially when I just got the company in a bad deal. Okay, to your med check then. Whatever they find out, they can't stop me. I just didn't want to leave a record. Why bother? Mom and Dad don't care anyway. She's agitated. I'm signing here. We all done? She's an adult, capable of making her own choices or decisions. Let her have what she wants. I have a job to grab. You're not trying to stop me anymore? Is she crying? Oh, just a moment. Oh. What does it mean? There we go. What does it mean when a lion comes to you and leaves you, then comes back again and leaves you again and doesn't return? That's very interesting. And I guess it would depend on the setting. If that were like in a modern day zoo of some sort, or if it were actually like out in the wild, or I think one of our last conversations was speaking about symbolism in dreams. So I don't know. I guess it depends. What does it mean? If a lion comes to you and then leaves and then comes back and then leaves again and doesn't return. Yeah, that's very interesting. What does that mean? It has, yes, it has different meanings in those various settings, right? That I talked about, whether it's like in a zoo or in its natural setting or habitat, or if it's in a dream, symbolically, what that means. So I'm curious. Lions can represent courage in not just dreams, but I think historically a lot of people generally associate lions across many different cultures with courage. That's why I love lions now. Aww. I think that's a nice animal to have a connection with, especially because of the courage portion of that. I like that too. My signature, take it. Here, done. Goodbye. Oh, I'm nervous for her. But the meaning behind it is powerful. Is it one that is outside of the courage theme, or please enlighten me? Hey, stay here for a while, Jason. I know this seems fishy, but let me explain. What's with that awkward face? Man, I hate moments like this. First of all, I promise that what you just saw is the last of Miss Ye's test. No more. What? Oh, we failed. It was yet another test? She assigned you Karen Chang's case to find out how you make moral decisions when there are explicit orders from above. This line of work deals with life and death scenarios. Everyone on the job must be well qualified and prepared. Well, we knew Miss Chang was not fit for contribution, and the plan was to reject her during signing. Don't worry. Someone will let her know that she's disqualified. Under no circumstance should we let a drug abuser in. I'm confused. Did we not say that she was going to have to go for another medical? Oh, maybe I messed that part up then. Because I thought she agreed to take another medical exam. Oh, no. What do you think about lions? My mind it still immediately goes to the thought of courage. I think of calmness as well too when I think of like a pride and just seeing them laying about. I'm also a big cat lover though. So big cats are even better than, well, not better, but big cats are just as amazing as little cats. So I like felines a lot. I think they're very majestic. I love the way that they move and how they walk, and everything just is very fluid in their motion. So, you know, if you think about lions symbolically, or symbolically, I guess you could break them down and the things that you find about them, and like why they give a calming presence to me. So yeah, I think they're very beautiful, but that is for any big cat as well too, especially when they're, you know, in their natural habitat. Her spot is reserved until she passes a second health screening. Yeah, didn't we not? Okay, I did mess something up then because I thought we did ask her or did require her to take the second screening. If she manages to do that, though, I suppose she wouldn't need to come back here anymore. This whole thing is staged from end to end, then. I was watching the entire process through the surveillance camera. Like what Miss Ye did when you were in the consultation sessions. Okay, back to Karen Chang's case. Like I said, I was there watching the entire process. I must say that. Oh, an opportune time for it. I don't think I muted quickly enough for that. I'm afraid the wintry season is catching up with me. I don't understand why you had her sign the contract in the end. Yeah. A legitimate concern, although he doesn't sound very happy about this legitimate concern. I have no comment. You were under no obligation to do so, especially when your own interest was at stake. I'm pursuing this conversation only to avoid forming premature opinions. I need to know what you think. Okay, so much for field practice today. Finally. I will let you know when Miss Ye has a final verdict. Before that, spend some more time in the office. Let's get going. Someone else is waiting in line for this room. By whose standard? Mine or hers? My personal opinion based on Hank Liu's case is that you are a good fit for screening. You are a good man who's not afraid of doing the right thing. When it comes to the occasion to stick it to the man, though, you tend to yield. Hey, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Following orders is the number one quality for a lot of jobs here at the farm. If we all challenge the boss on everything, how do we do business? Sure, for some positions. Here at screening, though, I don't think so. I don't know. Hard to tell what your chances are. Maybe 50-50. That was it. Let's get going. We only booked this room for so long. Oh, goodness. What happened? I don't know. Calm down, Jade. What's going on? There's a man with a knife stabbing everyone. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Stay here. I'm gonna check it out. Oh no. Oh, we can't move at all. Oh, there we go. Get your boss here, motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill him for what he did. What's happening? No idea. This psycho busted out of the contract room and started to stab people. Keep asking for the boss. Calm down. Silencio should have already sounded the alarm. Security officers must be on their way. We just need to buy some more time. But Lawrence, he took a stab for me and is bleeding out. I don't know. Jeff, calm down. I'll try to keep him occupied. The fuck are you whispering about? You deaf or what? I said I'll keep killing you fuckers until you motherfucking boss shows himself. The boss will be here soon. Very soon. I know you're calling the fucking cops. Die, motherfuckers! Oh my gosh, do we have... Okay. I was like, do we have the ability to move? Oh, we might have just saved our job, though. If we save everybody... We just save our job. Jason, are you okay? You knocked him out. He'll stay down for a while. He looks shocked. Wayne, Lawrence, I'm okay. Flesh wound. Hey, stay still. Don't move him, Jeff. Paramedics and security officers will be here soon. I need to inform Miss Ye. This mess must be taken care of ASAP. Sorry, Jason. Your review may have to wait. We will let you know tomorrow, okay? Okay. Do me a favor, will you? Go to the office. Tell Edith to suspend all contract signing for the day. Could you do that? Great. That's it for now. You were like an action hero back there, man. Seriously. Kick ass. Calm down, you're bleeding out. I'll be on my way then. Oh, wait. Oh, don't let me keep you. Go inform Edith. Don't worry about us. Help will be here soon. Okay, we did it. What is the difference between a lion and a wolf? Symbolically, that is a little bit... Because wolves represent something completely different than what a lion represents in my mind. So like, I said that like lions are more associated with like courage, right? But wolves, when I think of wolves, I have a deep association obviously with the moon. So it makes me think about night and stillness and the calm of night and things like that. So like there's that perspective that's different. And then outside of like their natural habitats and what may be different between either one of those, And then physicality is it's very broad, so it's kind of hard to distinguish. If you want to be a little bit more pointed with your question, specifically like what sphere are you speaking of? Like, are you just speaking more symbolically? Versus like, obviously, there are natural differences. But yeah. I missed some of the dialogue that they said when they were on the floor over there. Because I forgot that the space button also advances you through the story as well. Those security officers must be rushing to the assault scene. And medics too. Alright, was it this? Wait. Where was... Oh, Edith is on the main screening floor, I think. Right? I believe. Like just the difference. A lion has a power to protect what's theirs from attackers, right? Does a wolf do that? I think most wild animals all do protect what's theirs. Especially if you look comparatively at like the pack mentality that you find in wolves versus that within a pride, and how a pride functions and how they hunt for food and those sort of distinct differences. So I think that if a wolf was cornered as well, or some other animal were stealing or trying to steal its food, for example, I don't think that they would let it go easily, depending on like the size of the animal. A lion can be by itself, but a wolf doesn't. You mean like in a general sense of like how they live in nature? Or like its day to day behaviors? Sorry. Okay, so wolves tend to stay together more than lions. Is that, or are you saying that wolves hunt together and lions hunt individually? That I believe to be true. Are you certain? No, I'm not searching it up right now. Because I don't want to get off track from the game. But if you would like to share with me, you're more than welcome to. But if it's something that I know already, then I will agree or disagree with it. But I believe you're trying to refer to like with like food, right? Like, hello, baby, welcome, mushi mushi. But you're talking more specifically about if a like hunting, right? That wolves hunt together and lions hunt on their own. More specifically, from like what specific difference you're talking about. Hey, I was looking for you. Huh? We heard about it, Jason. Why is she so grim? Sorry to hear it, and this is only your first day. Are you all right? Are you hurt? Great. Did Wayne say something before he left? Acknowledged. I will send the message out. Thank you. I need to make a few calls. Don't forget to clock yourself out on your computer. Record the time that you stop working. Normally, I should do it, but today's a special case. And a security officer told me about it. She looks sadder. About what that man came here for. Or maybe you know it already. Kind of. The security officer who apprehended him mentioned something. He's here to take revenge. His family died here at this farm during contribution. An accident. Multiple of them. All died. Because I think you deserve to know what a deplorable business you're in. You're entitled to know. Goodbye. Why did she say that? Isn't she in the same business herself? Alright, let's clock out. Thought I'd stop by before I head to bed. Aww, and hugs. Talk again soon. Aww. Well, then I wish you the very, very sweetest of dreams, baby. And I send you a big hug. And I hope you have a good rest tonight, okay? And let your mind be at ease. QQ. Hey, you're back. Mr. Day, are you okay? Hey, I heard you knocked that guy out all by yourself. And he's got a knife? Awesome, man. A professional. Kick ass. Any idea why he did it? I thought he's just a psycho. There has to be a reason, I think. What do you say, Jaster? I see. Oh, where's Lawrence? Why so urgent? What's wrong with Lawrence? He should be near the site when it happened. I asked him to cover my shift. What? Is Lawrence okay, Jason? I got him into this? Don't say that, Tyler. You guys are still here? Jeff! Any idea how Lawrence is doing? He was stabbed, almost passed out, blood loss. Although, what? Calm down. The medics are taking care of him. He's in stable condition. Relax. Why is this happening? Did you see what happened, Jeff? Yeah, witnessed the whole thing. That psycho came out of the signing room. No one saw him. Actually, I think I did see him, but didn't pay attention. If only I... Don't blame yourself. You couldn't have known. Then he pulled a knife out of nowhere and stabbed Lawrence in the back. I froze up. I wanted to help Lawrence, but was too afraid to move. Lawrence turned around in a blink and knocked his other knife. Yeah, he had two out of his hand and hollered, "Run!" Everyone froze for a second, then started to run like hell. I was too close to the psycho and I didn't dare to turn my back, so I stayed. Then Wayne and Jason came out of another room and Jason took him down before I knew what was happening. Was anyone else hurt? I heard something from a medic. Said a consultant died from another unit. Know his name. Killed on the spot in room A3. The room is sealed off by the police. Looks like the psycho went bonkers mid-session and stabbed him. Guy didn't even have time to call for help. I don't get it. Why is this happening? The point is, how did he manage to bring a knife into the farm? The facility is specifically designed with security in mind to keep us safe. We all know how unsafe it is outside. The insulation zone around the farm is created for exactly that. Every single living thing waddling into this farm is scanned from head to toe. If a knife can slip through, what if next time they sneak in with a gun, huh? Not too hard to get a gun in this shithole, you know? What are those surveillance cameras for, huh? Logistics and me spent so much time servicing them. And what's Silencio for? Shouldn't it guard all contract routes? Let an outsider in just like that? The fuck? Could be a software glitch. Huh? In a vision farm, maker of the world's cutting edge AI? Out of our state of the art system has a stupid glitch? Exactly. Actually, software glitches have been reported in all sorts of places across the farm. A security loophole is not unlikely. I'm one living example. Silencio showed me into the manager's office more than once. What? Wait. If you knew about glitches, why didn't you or anyone else fix them? I would if I could. We ran a thorough diagnosis and realized there's a deeper cause. Deeper cause? Kathy looks hesitant. Ops will handle it. Damn, Ops again. Every single time. If this farm blows up, it's because they screwed up. Yep. I'm saying that because I had a dream. Oh, very nice. But it came straight from me. I'm the only one that can know the answer for that. Aww. What do you think it means for you if you feel to share? Yeah, because that would really be based on whatever history you have with lions in your waking life or any association that you have with them. It means many, many things. I hope that it's something that is helpful to you or that it's a positive sign for you. But lions usually are very powerful. I never had a lion dream. That's my first time. Or that's my first time. Oh. Well, if you see symbology or connection with lions to strength or courage or anything like that, I think it could be a good thing. So, no. It's not like too bad, right? Oh, but then why did you ask of wolves? Because wolves are, unless you have like more of like a connection with wolves, maybe. Or do you, yeah. Well, I hope thinking about it, even asking, sort of safe, vague questions can help you get a little bit of insight for yourself. I don't know the actual meaning of a lion yet. Well, whenever I feel unfamiliar with symbology with something, I try to picture that thing in my mind first. And then I try to focus on the image of it and then see how my body responds to that image. If I feel nervous or if I feel some relief or something like that. And then you can just sort of like start branching off from there and like thinking like what feelings do you associate with it and stuff like that. I was saying the difference between them. Oh, yes. So maybe that's something like being able to go out on your own. I just know it was beautiful. Aww. And if it left you with really good feelings, then I think that that's really great. But yeah, that's super, super interesting. It would definitely, I don't know if you journal at all, but I would journal about it and I would check in with myself. If that becomes like a reoccurring theme, right? Like if the next time that you dream of lions and things like that. You want the lion to come back again? Oh, maybe you have to go find it. Ooh, that's a thought. Also, we're at our break. So let's take a short break and then I will be right back. And do keep thinking about that. Maybe it wants you to come with it. Maybe it wants you to follow it. You're gonna find it. That's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna get back to the game. But I was so intrigued by your question that I had to do some individual research and get back to you about it. So I found an article and we're gonna read over it really quick, but I'm gonna catch up with your comments first and then we'll get back to the game. Um let's see. The way I look at lions now is loving, caring, respect, strength, guard, and protection. But why did I get that lion coming after me when I was walking? I had fear. Fear not to run, but to be scared when it came after me. I think that fear is a good, just natural, internal awareness, right? It's a good, natural, how would you say, just instinct, right? Um, and we can, let our fear to have a chokehold on us to where we will be frozen and or will run from something. But think about things that make you excited, right? There's also some level of fear that's there underneath everything. And we still don't always let that fear, right, to stop us from doing the thing that's scary, but it's exciting for us. So think about that aspect of, or that dynamic with fear. So this article that I found is on the Medium, and it says, "Would you rather be a lion or a wolf?" And I thought it was rather appropriate for the conversation that we were having before. So I wanted to take a little break from our game, which normally this is a dream world. So of course we have to take a break for dreams. But just in general, because I don't, I worry about, people being mindful of the rules when, we try to stay on topic with what we're doing for that day. And we will have dreams very specific just to talk about things having to do with our dreams because I am your dream siren. But I want to take a moment to address your question specifically, even though it is breaking the rules a little bit. But I'm intrigued, so it's okay. um, Not a fear scared, but a fear like I didn't know a lion was going to come after me, like a shock. But so this article, like I said, is called "Would You Rather Be a Lion or a Wolf?" and it's by Ali Arafa Galani. Sorry if I said that wrong. And it says, "I asked this question with my circle. Those who opted for lion mentioned attributes like bravery, strength, and power, while those who said wolf mentioned reasons like cleverness, cunningness, and ability of wolves to live in groups. While we grew up, we hardly heard a reference of wolves in a positive manner. Example of lions, on the other hand, were heard often. Tales and stories were usually crafted to encourage some characteristics while discouraging others. You might have read a story of The Wolf and the Lamb, where the antagonist was again a wolf, where an innocent lamb was trapped by a clever wolf. However, lions are usually represented as a protagonist. Their abilities to kill are portrayed as an act of heroism. Whether you're in a fight ring planning to knock your opponent off, or out there in a field going through a survival battle, you often hear the voices which encourage you to be more like a lion, irrespective of a situation and opponents. It seems as if stories were crafted to prove a certain moral instead of drawing morals from the existing stories. The former is an easier approach, but latter is the right one. While crafting stories in favor of lions to prove our hypotheses, we forget many survival traits depicted by other species that we must learn to embrace life. Let's break down further to understand this lion versus wolf debate. If we talk about size, lion has an advantage over the wolf. A male gray wolf can weigh up to 80 kilograms and is usually 6 feet long, while a lion may weigh up to 190 kilograms and is 9 feet long. Lions have ferocious teeth and deadly claws. They have powerful legs to propel their heavy bodies, Wolves have a natural disadvantage of weak legs and shorter bodies. Lion's stamina puts a limit on its legs' abilities, while wolves' endurance abilities cover sorry, cover up its disadvantaged legs. Lions are proud of their strength and thus instantly follow their instincts. On the other hand, wolves are physically weak, but their intelligence, ability to work in groups, and cleverness make up well for this. What if the lion didn't have deadly claws and teeth? Would they still act like that? What if the wolves had relatively bigger claws and powerful legs? Would the reality still be the same? Fear is usually despised. It is seen as something that makes us weak. But the fact is, fear also keeps us alive. Not everyone can afford constantly acting on his instincts because everyone has a different risk tolerance. But one thing that everyone can do and must do is to adapt. In order to adapt, one must embrace the reality. Lions enjoy the inherited position of being at the top of the food chain. Fear is unknown to a lion. But a wolf embraces fear, adapts to the reality, and overcomes its weaknesses by forming packs. Despite the weak legs, the endurance of wolves is not talked about. Wolves possess discipline, respect hierarchy, and keep an order within their pack. If a pack of wolves, in a pack of wolves, alphas are the leaders. They explore and take care of the safety of the pack. Betas are the next ones in hierarchy, followed by mid-ranking wolves and omegas. They understand that their survival lies in the teamwork. You are probably familiar with Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones said, "When the snow falls and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives." George R.R. Martin. For me, the same story applies to our lives. Labeling lion as the king tells more about us, Homo sapiens, than the lion itself. We human beings are confused creatures. We praise one thing, strive for something else, and bring home something entirely different. What? Sorry. We praise lion for its ferociousness and power, but we hate those who exercise power upon us. We fail to realize that being born into a place where you are inherited with power and royalty isn't an achievement to be proud of. Boasting the empire you didn't make is meaningless. And what to do with all that bravery, power, and strength when you can easily be tamed and made to do things to please others? If you still disagree, or if you still didn't get the reference, I'm talking about lions performing in circuses. Wolves don't play by the enforced rules of the land. A wolf trusts his insight and takes full responsibility of life. I believe that the true meaning is in recognizing one's weaknesses, embracing the fears, adapting to the ground realities, and overcoming all of them, then standing by your judgments, just as wolves do. Oh, I really like that. That was a pretty good article. The way I look at lions now is loving care and respect, their strength, guard, and protection. But why did I get that lion coming after me when I was walking? Oh, sorry, I didn't read that part already. I never had a wolf dream, but a lion dream. Some wolves always stay in pack, but lions sometimes doesn't. Lions are king, that's why. Yes. Based on their natural instinct, but like the article was saying, which I like that they commented to this, that we as humans also are attaching our own definitions to their behaviors as well too. So what we see as courageous is just the lion's natural way of living, just as with the wolves and being in a pack, it's just their natural way of living. There's no emotion attached to it. That's just their instinct, right? So I like the part of the article that just designates, at the end about being like a wolf and listening to your instinct. I think it's still applicable, especially about the part that they speak to at the end with regards to fear, and adjusting. And the thing that I think is really like important with your dream is that you didn't run and you just continued to walk. And I don't know if the lion was like rushing towards you or if it just walked up to you or how it approached you. But all of those things symbolically you can break down and you can analyze for yourself and then gain some reflection, because the way that most people who do dream analysis look at dreams is everything in your dreams usually is either some representative of another person or it's some dynamic about yourself, right? Or something that is even sometimes being awakened within you, right? So the light, oh, it rushed towards you. It could be something about you being brave too, because you were, if you see lions as being something as a protection or having strength and respect, right? It was fast. And you were not moved by that like rushed motion. I think that shows a part of your own courage as well, that even when you come up against something or something, that you may not be aware of, it's coming towards you, that, you still might be scared, but you continue to walk forward. And so like for me, just understanding this small bit, you didn't move. You were just standing there and it approached you. So, but I mean, I still think that's applicable, even though it rushed towards you and, you were not moved by it, but you were still scared that it came up on you like that. And then you walked again. Yeah. Like, I think it shows your own bravery too. So yeah, I hope that it reveals something to you in your waking life that's, really helpful to you. That's really great. But, I guess before we hop back over, did you have anything else? Did you want me to send you that article also? Because it's a pretty decent article. Just yeah, just as a reference, or you can just always come back here and listen to it again. But yeah, I didn't understand why the lion did that. Well, let's see. What is something that you can relate to that, right? Where have you seen that similar behavior of someone rushing towards something and running back from it, and then rushing towards something and then running back, right? Like even the lion's behavior, you can analyze that with some parts of yourself, or maybe you have something coming up or something has been on your mind. Hello, welcome. And yes, you have to watch for 10 minutes before the bot will let your comment come through. But welcome in, Mushi. So, is there something in your life that you feel like you're rushing towards, but then you're coming back from it, right? And then you rush towards, like maybe you're gauging like a choice in your life or something. Like you kind of have to, analyze all of those things for yourself and what's currently like facing you in life, and trying to gauge like how can you see parts of yourself with the lion and how those things might line up with something that's going on in your current waking life, or what things are happening, how would you say, on your end, right? That maybe that lion is representing this task, but because of the connection that you have with lions, I don't want to like dismiss that part though. But like, what if the lion is like the thing that you might be nervous about, and it's showing you that you don't have to have any fear, right? That thing that you think that you need to be fearful of, it's not going to hurt you or attack you or anything like that. Oh my God, I think this may... Oh, what happened? Oh, wait, did you say you were God again, didn't you? Wait, I think you said that it made sense. I'm sorry. You feel like you know now. Oh, yay! Oh, I'm so happy for you. See, and that's why I love dream analysis so much. And I definitely look forward to doing that more here with my dreamers, because, we tell ourselves so much when we're in our sleep state, right? And I think when the mind is, or the body is able to relax and heal itself as it does when we rest, when we're able to let our mind also digest the things that are going on around us, we can have these dreams that sort of help us to understand what's coming, right? And how we can handle those things, how we can overcome them. Dreams have meaning, IRL. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Especially if you're someone who has premonitions, who are someone who like dreams about things that are, yet to come. So yeah, like I'm very happy though that you feel like you have more understanding of that dream. That's really comforting. And have you ever had? I have had dreams about things that have happened before. Yes, I have. I've had a lot of very interesting dreams. I've also had out of body experience as well, but that is just the everyday work of a dream siren. So we very much enjoy that. But yeah, the dream world, our dreamscape, something so wonderful. So that's why we are so happy that you're here to join us in Somnium, so we can share our dreams together, whether it be doing dream analysis together or you sharing your dreams with me so that I can hold them here in Somnium and hold them close to my heart so that they are just closer to getting to you. So yeah. But wait, body. Out of body experience, like when you feel like you're asleep, but then you can see everything around you, right? Just like your regular scenery, your bedroom or wherever it is that you lay to rest your head. And then it's almost like you can't tell that you're sleeping, but there's you up and walking around. And it's a very scary experience until, you understand what's going on. Yes, when you see yourself. Oh, you've had that too. You are very much the big dreamer as well then. That's a very interesting experience to say the least, but I enjoy it very much. You look at yourself when you're sleeping. I've done that as well too. Actually, every time I feel like I sit up and I turn and I look at my sleeping body and I'm like, oh, what's that? What's going on here? But the other I cannot tell you. That's okay. You're never forced to share anything. And even if you do wish to share your dreams and you don't want it to be, while we're sharing, time together here on YouTube in our space, you can also send me a private marshmallow and I respond privately to my dreamers there that want to communicate about things that, you shouldn't always tell everyone your dreams because, some people believe that others' thoughts can have an effect on what it is that you have for yourself. So like if you have something really big that you want to do and people are not as enthusiastic about it or they speak down about whatever your idea is, then you can start to feel badly about it. So it's not good to always share your dreams with everyone. You want to share it with people who believe in you and, who are going to support whatever your dream is. I don't think I can tell you. You don't have to. You're never forced to share anything. I'm very happy just with your company here. The second one was, oh, you like sharing. I like that. You want me to tell you? Yes, you can tell me. We'll take another, let's see. We can go for another 30 minutes and then we'll hop back over to the game. So that way, there's at least like a easy split of time for anyone who comes back to watch when we were not live. We're taking a short break to have a little bit of dream analysis and then we will catch back up in about 30 minutes with our game Minds Beneath Us. And thank you for your patience for those who are here with us right now. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm ready. So I need to make sure that our music in this channel or this area is working. Okay, it is. Also, I wonder if there's like a soundtrack to the game because it's actually really good. It's still playing in the background. Where I was born, I knew I was going. I was not going to go back home. Then I asked if I can see my family one more time. Wait, when you had a dream about where? Oh wait, where I was born, I knew I wasn't going to go back home. And then I asked if I can go see my family one more time. Wait, is that about the dream? Or this is a separate dream? Then when I sleep, oh, I woke up in my family's house. That's so beautiful. And you get to see them. Oh, that would make me tear up and cry and be joyful all at the same time. That's such a sweet thing. That's such a sweet dream. And it's very comforting as well, too. But they were afraid. Oh. Wait, was this one of the dreams that we were talking about, like the out of body? Or this was like a regular dream? I told them not to. Oh, and they listened. They said it was me. Oh. That's very sweet that you gave them comfort when you went to go visit them. That they weren't aware, right? They weren't aware of what was happening or who you were, maybe. So that's great. Do you have dreams like that often? Oh wait, the last time that when we talked, oh, I wasn't out of body. The last time that we talked about oh gosh, what was it? Oh, about visiting others in their dreams, or if you were to come and visit me in my dreams. We did talk about that for a little bit. Also, I have to sneeze again. Oh my goodness. And then you woke up, and they called my parents and oh, wow, you have like prophetic dreams. That's really, really neat. I said yes, it was me. Oh. Although I guess maybe it's kind of sad because you also know too that you weren't going to be able to go back home. That maybe that was like your way of not just having closure, but also being able to like give comfort to your family. Maybe they were missing you too, and you were missing them as well, maybe. So yeah, thank you for sharing those with me. That was really sweet, and I do enjoy hearing about dreams. But I want you to follow up with me about the lion dream because I want to know, like how it helps you in your waking life. You could always ask them. You could ask them like, was I who I was, or how did my energy come across? Because sometimes I think about how, like we dream about things and our brain sometimes will have whatever it is that maybe we have a hard time facing, and it changes to something that is more digestible for us versus the bigger monster maybe that we have in our mind. But I couldn't tell how I looked because I couldn't see myself in the mirror. Yeah, I would ask. So that would be interesting. Maybe your spirit in your dream state looks like something else. What would you even want yourself to be like? For some reason, I just thought of like a huge bird with that dream. Like a huge white bird. But yeah, that's lovely. And also still too, it shows that, the physical body doesn't necessarily matter in that state. I know I was flying and they're trying to see where I was. Oh, that's so funny that I just immediately, my mind just thought of you being a bird. That's really awesome. That's how do you say that? That's like a synchronicity for you. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We talked about flying as well too. And going on to your questions earlier about wolves, I used to dream about wolves a lot. That's why I found it to be an interesting question. But the wolf that I always had in my dream, they were always by themselves. But they would sort of change size depending on the dream. And I would notice it, sometimes when I was really scared that the wolf would be much bigger than even myself. And then sometimes when it's there in dreams that were comforting, right? It would sit up to like, I would say my hips, but it's kind of hard to imagine because, yeah. Yes, I can fly around anywhere. My spirit is good and I pray all day. Oh, well, I'm glad you get to have that freedom to fly around all day. And it's really lovely to know that you have such a deep connection with your dream state. And that's not just in you getting, messages for yourself through your dreams, but the ability to check up on those that you care for. I think that's so very endearing. I'm trying to think of what was that movie? But I think most people, if they have the opportunity to just appear anywhere in anyone's dream, I wonder if their natural inclination would be to check on their family or their loved ones, or would it be to fly across the world limitlessly? What would you do if you could be anything in your dream world? I can send messages too. That's a very connected dreamer. Very much indeed. Are you like, and then that makes me think about the lion dream. You have, especially with flying over your family in the dream as well, do you feel like you're a very protective person for your family or for the people that you care for? And then in that case, you are the bird and the lion at the same time. All I do is protect those who believe and help those that need help. Yes. Oh, so then, when you fly in your dreams, what animal are you? Which bird are you? Or do you? Well, you said you don't see yourself. Maybe you can ask your dreaming self to show you what your bird form is. And then maybe it's something that's, you know, connected to you or your family. Um, I know some people have deep affections for birds, so whether they have them as a pet or they live somewhere where a specific bird is, very relevant to them or comes around their house very often. There's just all kinds of all kinds of signs and symbols out there always. So I do hope that you have a deeper revelation with the bird. I would be interested in you being able to find out which type of bird. Especially since you said that your family was afraid for us when they saw your appearance. That one about my family. Oh, was a gift from my dream to the real world. I asked for them to see me one last time. That's very sweet. And that's a splendid gift. It's a very lovely gift to have. And to be able to connect with the ones that you love, no matter how far the distance. That would be of great comfort to my heart. So I hope that your family also has that comfort as well too, and I hope that your heart is soothed as well if you are not able to go back to them. That's very hard. So they were scared, but when I told them and to me, they stopped being afraid. And I lay next to them. Oh, that's very sweet. What a tremendous dream. That actually is such a gift. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've had a dream that profound in quite some time, but I also I don't think I have really tried to direct my dreams. I remember the thing. I remember the thing I wanted to tell you several streams ago. And we were talking about what it is when you can make yourself fall back into a certain state of dream or a certain place in a previous dream that you had, right? That's called lucid dreaming. And it's where you're sort of half awake and half asleep. So you still have some conscious awareness. And you're able to have a little bit more control over your dreams that way. There's different methodologies to how you can put yourself in that state before going to sleep. A dream in that is different. Yes, a dream in lucid dreaming is different. It's yes, you can. Yes, that's what we were talking about. The last time I couldn't remember what the specific state of it was called, and I was like, "What is that thing called?" It's lucid dreaming. It's easy for me to do that. Oh, I used to try to lucid dream quite a bit, but oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I haven't been as intentional in my dreaming states as of lately. I think I've been so tired that I've just wanted to sleep. And if dreams come, then they come. But yeah, I think I will have some intentional dreaming tonight. We'll have to have. I have to write this down. We'll have to have. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to, I think maybe having a once a month dream analysis stream will be nice. And maybe we can do it when we have our sleepover dreams. And then maybe once or twice a month we should have more like outside of the dream analysis. We should just have like more pointed streams directly that are associated with just dreaming in general, because maybe not everyone is familiar with what lucid dreaming is, or what out of body state can be. So, what would we even call that? Like, maybe we can call it shaping our dreams. Ooh, I love that. And it'll be dream methodologies. Is that the same thing as dream analysis, though? No, because dream analysis will strictly be like breaking down anyone's dream. So so the way that the dream analysis dreams will go is I'll send out a request for marshmallows, and anyone who would like to, you can send me a marshmallow with your dream, and I'll have enough time to analyze it, and then we can talk about it during the stream. And if you want to submit something anonymously and not necessarily talk to it, but just have me speak to the things that I found about the dream and my own my own dream siren intuition, then you can when you send in your marshmallow, just please make a note that you don't want to be like called out specifically during the dream analysis, and I'll just speak to the dream specifically so that you can get the information. And then we'll do the shaping our dreams dream methodologies, where we'll just talk about different types of dreams, and just get people more familiar with what we do here at Somnium, or just have a general like what do you call it, discussion about what is a dream really. If I dream about something right now and I want to change it up, I can. That's really great, because I know, especially for people who suffer from nightmares. Oh yes, we'll have to have a lot of space for like talking about the scary aspects of our dreams as well, like people just general nightmare conversation, or things even like people who, what does it mean if I die in my dream and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, what about the lion? Since that was my first time dreaming about it, I just know I want people to pray and always be kind of positive. So let's see what I can find very quickly about lions and dreams. Then we have about 10 more minutes before we switch back over to the game. I just want to give you a warning, so that way you don't feel caught off guard when we switch back over, because generally when we're playing a game, I'd like for us to just stay on topic for the game. But thank you for sharing and allowing me to spend time with you talking about your dreams, because I really love dreams and talking about them so much. I just sometimes feel badly for people who come for one thing and then we get off topic too much, which is why that rule is there. But let's see what we can find very quickly here. Oh no, your message got redacted. Always be kind or be positive. Let's see. So on the world of dreams, this says courage to stand up for what you believe in. Historically, the lion has been a representation of strength and courage. In dreams, the lion can represent a sense of strength and determination in our lives. It also signifies that we're brave enough to face any difficulty that may come our way. This could either be because we're fighting for something in our lives, or that we feel we're fighting against someone or an internal influence of some kind. Courage and confidence are also represented when we dream of lions, because they are symbols of great strength. In some cases, a lion's courage may be used to symbolize our own personal boldness. This symbolism can also be applied to personal bravery and confidence, where it applies that we are strong enough to look outside ourselves and see things clearly before acting. It can also represent power and leadership. The lion is known to be the king of the jungle and usually dominates its environment. In dreams, it represents personal power and potential in life. It also can symbolize leadership skills as well as desire to lead others, which you were just talking about. It can reflect your own hope for gaining control over a situation or a person in your life that you feel is out of hand or mismanaged. However, if you dream that you are being chased by a lion, that can mean that you feel powerless in your current situation, where someone or something else has control over your own life's circumstances. The lion chasing you may represent a person in your life whom you feel is trying to step on your toes or steal away your power. It can also represent aggression and predatory nature. The lion's aggressiveness can emerge when it feels threatened. This can also be true in dreams if you are afraid or threatened by one, or afraid of or threatened by one. The lion could represent your own aggressive personality traits and desires, or repressed anger that is waiting to be released. In other words, this could indicate that anger and rage are being suppressed and are ready to be expressed. It also could represent someone else who is in your life who has aggressive tendencies and whom you feel might be harmful to you. On the other hand, a lion can also symbolize an aggressive person who is a danger to you or your family. The animal's presence in your dream might remind you of someone you know who is taking advantage of you, or someone that has been aggressive towards you in an emotional sense. You may want to consider the lion's presence in your dreams if it's being aggressive towards you or another person. If you're feeling aggressive and angry, this is an important sign that there is something in your life that needs to change, be transformed, or released before it goes too far and turns against yourself or those around you. It may also mean that there is someone who has directed their anger at you or could do so, and that you feel threatened by them. It could also represent greed and destructive desires. In dreams, the lion can symbolize greed and the desire for more, whether it is for more money or power, which can lead to a destructive way of living. It can also reflect an inner struggle between the desire for more and being content with what you have. The dream may also show a situation where you believe that you have more than you really do, or that there is someone who wants something from you that they don't deserve. A more aggressive interpretation of dreaming about lions is that they represent your own greed and a predatory nature, or someone in your life who either represents that or reminds you of these traits. Protection is another representation of lions in dreams. In most cultures, the lion represents the protector. It's easy to believe that if you dream about a lion, you're being protected from something or someone that you think might harm you. It may also represent your own inner protector, who can help you keep safe from harmful conditions or destructive behavior, emotions, or beliefs. It may represent a person in your life who is protecting you from something or someone else who is causing you harm. A lion can also be a protector of peace, where it symbolizes the desire to have a more peaceful life. It can also represent confidence in yourself. In some cases, a dream about a lion can reflect your own self-confidence, especially if your dream is a positive one. This animal reminds you of your own strength and power, which can be translated as self-confidence. You may feel confident in your own abilities and be ready to do anything you set your mind to. On the other hand, this dream can also reflect the lack of self-confidence. The lion is a hunter, so it reminds us that we need to protect ourselves from threats, both inside and outside ourselves. If we are too passive in life or too dependent on others for our security, then we aren't able to live as confident and as a confident and independent human being. Wait, so that lion was trying to protect. Ooh, it was trying to protect you from something. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep that noted then. Is there any more that's specific to protection? Let's see. This is saying let your voice be heard. There's nothing louder than a lion's roar. The lion might represent your own voice in the world, whether it's for yourself or for others in need. It can represent the desire to express yourself freely and without restraint. It might also reflect the desire to be heard on a relationship, career, or personal issue because you feel that others don't listen to you. Alternatively, it might represent someone who is inhibited from speaking up or expressing themselves. Your dream could mean that you have something to say or do in life. Somehow you can't or won't make your voice heard. This may be because of your own fears of what others might say, or others' fears that hold you back from taking action. Remember what I was saying earlier about not sharing your dreams with everyone because their fears or their negativity on your thought can have an influence if you're not strong-willed enough to deflect those things, right? Your dream may be an indication that you need to speak up for yourself more or express your own needs and wants in order to get what you want in life. So, and we talked about some of the more, the one above talked about being chased, but the examples of scenarios that relate more specifically to your dream. They have one here about being chased by a lion, and like I said earlier, it indicates that you are feeling threatened by something in your life. It could also indicate that someone is threatening to harm you, but you're afraid to confront them directly. You may be feeling insecure in some way, perhaps due to the fact that you can't control what others think of you or how they might treat you. Alternatively, this dream can also represent a need for more initiative or self-confidence. And then being chased by or attacked by a lion, which you weren't, but the being chased part could also represent how your own anger is chasing you and that you are unable to escape it. It's possible that you are feeling anger towards someone else, but are caught up in your own fears and doubts about how to express it. Alternatively, this dream can also be symbolic of your desire for power and recognition. This dream can tell you that you need to stand up for yourself more in your personal life. And let me look at these. That was a lion attacking a nut. If you dream about seeing a lion walking towards you. Well, let's read this one, even though yours ran towards you, but because it walked away and then came back, I still want to read this one. So if you dream about seeing a lion walking towards you, this might be an indication that something in your life is changing for the better. Perhaps this could be something to do with your family or relationship issues. You may be feeling threatened by someone else, but are confident that nothing will turn out badly in the end. This dream could also reflect that you are feeling a little insecure or uneasy about something. You might feel like you don't want to be parted from it, or that you fear losing it. Oh. Also, was it in the wild? Because this says if you dream about a lion in the wild, this might represent a desire to be more spontaneous in your life. Perhaps someone in your life has control over your actions, but you need to break out of this and take control for yourself. This can mean that something needs to change in order for you to gain more independence and freedom in the relationship or situation. The lion can also represent an opportunity that is coming up for you, set free from any constraints or limitations. Oh, that sounds really positive. Let me see. Oh, dun, dun, dun. I knew it. The lion was trying to tell me something. That's why it was leaving and coming back. Oh, yay! We did it! We did a good dream analysis. Let's see. Was there anything else that might be connected? Let's see. If you dream about rescuing someone, no. If you dream about being protected from no. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. Let's read this one. To see this animal pacing back and forth in your dream. Again, this is not necessarily directly right? But we still maybe can pick up a little bit of something from it. It says it indicates that you are feeling restless and impatient with the progress of something in your life. This may be due to the fact that you need more initiative in order to get what you want. So yeah, that's our analysis. And it seems like you have much clarity. So I feel like that was a success. How do you feel about it? Oh, and we're at our switch back time. We have to go back to the other side. But I just want to make sure that you feel comfortable with everything that we went over before we go back over to the game. And then we only have about 1 more hour after this as well too. So just so everybody has a heads up so they can get ready to be cozy. Again, I appreciate the patience from everyone here as we got to explore this dream together. And I think that was really beautiful. And we'll continue next Friday with Minds Beneath Us. I guess I'll go over a schedule really quick. Monday, I haven't decided if we're going to do Mahjong or another game that I had in mind, or if we're going to do just chatting sort of stream to get caught up on some of the new commissions that we got in and the things that I wanted to share with you guys today. So we might do it just chatting and like a short reading on Monday. And then Wednesday we'll have a full reading stream. So again, remember when we have our reading streams, there's not as much chatting. And if I don't get to your message, then I'll go back and discuss anything that I missed on the beginning of our next Monday stream. So yeah, that's what we have coming up next week. So, and that'll be, I think we did Monday and the AM last week. So I'll decide that. But the waiting rooms will be up before Monday, so don't worry. Yes, I just know I can do many stuff in my dreams because my spirit has strong energy and people don't want to see that even outside of the dream. That's okay. I think sometimes when we have very powerful big spirits, right? As long as we are the ones responsible with our energy, with our bigness, and making sure to not cause any harm and to help others, as you said, then that's okay. And you sound like you know yourself very well. But let's switch back over now so we can finish out the last hour with the game, and then I will see my sweet, lovely dreamers on Monday. Please make sure to check out our community tab. There's some sweet art there. If any of you like art, and check our description box for any of our socials to catch up with us. And that's also where our marshmallow is, but let me go ahead and pin that. So if you have any questions that you would like to send, please direct them to our marshmallow. And again, if you would like them to be anonymous, please state so. And then we won't share and talk about it on stream. And we will respect that, especially when it comes to your dreams. There we go. All right, over we go. All right, let's finish out this last bit and see where we go. So, before the break, for anyone who joined a little late, we had done an interview, and then there was a scuffle in the hallway, and one of the candidates that we had interviewed had attacked one of the employees, Lawrence, I believe, for his family being harmed as a contributor on the farm, and then we disarmed the gentleman, and now we're back upstairs in the screening office, and that is a quick summary of where we were at about an hour ago. Also, thank you, Elite, for sharing your dreams. That was very, very cozy, and I'm very honored. So thank you. All right. If this farm blows up, it's because they screwed up. Do they hate their jobs that much? This is so fucking stupid. Calm down, Quentin. Wayne just told them, or Wayne will hold them liable if it's their fault. All we can do is wait. I know. But Jason and Lawrence deserve better. They've only been here for days, and look what's already happened. Oh, you guys are not going home after everything that happened? Wayno said hold everything related to signing, which I'm not part of, so. Jeff. Ah, it's Mr. Lau. George looks very concerned. Are you all right? I heard about someone stabbing people around here, or around where you were, and... Slow down, chill, I'm okay. Watch your blood pressure. I'm not joking. Are you sure you're okay? Totally. Okay, good. As long as you're okay. Otherwise, I can't face your mom when I die. Oh, it's certainly not that bad. Are you mentally okay? Tell me if you need a therapist. My boyfriend will take care of that. You just go home and rest, yeah? You mean your friend? I'll go home when I want to. Don't come home too late. You hear me? Yeah, chill. Hey, are you really, really okay? I said I'm okay. Great. I'll go help Wayne out. You feel anything wrong, you call me. I'm all right. Call me. You hear me? Will do. Weirdo. Why is he so worried? He's worried about you. He's my de facto dad. My mom's older brother. He took me in after my parents died. Don't worry. It's all history. Okay, I'm off work. Boyfriend's waiting. Go. Have a nice therapy session. Ha ha. Keep up the good work, guys. Bye, Jeff. Good for him. We have hours ahead of us. Not Taylor. Ah, right. Lucky boy, aren't you? I'm busy with work, okay? Am I involved? No? Good. I'm off to take a dump then. Ew. We didn't need to know that. Get lost already. Yeah. What's up? Nothing. I just wonder why this is happening. Didn't you chalk it up to software glitch? Ops couldn't fix it. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm off to get coffee. See you guys around. Bye. Coffee actually sounds kind of yummy right now. Hey, Jason. I see you're officially off work. Could you do me a favor if you don't mind? There is something I need to help with. No stress. You can say no. Okay. first, promise me, whatever I'm about to say, you won't tell anyone. This is like the fourth time. Hold on, sorry. Okay. This is this is like the fourth time someone has told us something that they've prefaced with, I'm gonna tell you something, but don't tell anybody. And I'm just like, is it still a test from Mrs. Ye? How do we know we're being surveilled all through the farm? Yes, but not my evil plan. Keeping a secret won't do you any harm, even if it's found out. What are you saying? Can you keep a promise, or can you make a promise? Hmm, let's see. Good. There was an old lady when you were covering consultation sessions, right? It's her. It's them. So okay. Recap really quickly. We when we got hired, we had to do 4 interviews, and the things that qualified people for working as a contributor um is that they had to be healthy, a certain age, like healthy physically, of a certain age, um healthy mentally, and they couldn't have any big events coming up within like a month or two or something like that. And then one of the ladies that we interviewed, her application was perfect. She was perfectly healthy physically, perfectly healthy mentally. She was the right age on the application, and she didn't have anything forthcoming. And then when we did the interview, she was an elderly woman, which disqualifies her because she's elderly. And then Wayne, which is, I guess, the manager for the screening floor, basically found out that she had gotten through the screening process. And he was like, okay, well, I think it was him. I believe. I might be wrong. We have to have to go back and look. Somebody found out that the elderly woman got through the screening process and she wasn't supposed to, and so then there's supposed to be some sort of investigation into how she made it past any sort of screening because she's obviously disqualified due to her age. That's the recap for this moment. Good. Oh, okay. So Taylor's investigating that. Okay, great. Okay. I was hoping it wasn't them. I'm investigating how she slipped through all our pre-screening measures. Someone must have helped her along the way, from passing reviews to forging health records. And this someone must be an insider, a colleague of ours. As for the reason, it has to be money. If they had money if they had money to bribe farm insiders, would they bother with this contributor gig? They could have money. One signed up, they get an advance. You've worked in the contract room. Surely you must have heard about it. I see. Now, listen, Jason. Auntie is taking this very seriously. We have a problem if more people like Sydney Tongue show up at consultation. No matter how hard we try, we can't catch all of them. Eventually, some who aren't physically fit will slip into the cellar and could die. It's even worse if they survive. Chances are they will bring their similarly unfit friends. Not that I'm aware of. No. Thank you. Why? We'll play a little devil's advocate. Yeah, it sounds unbelievable, but our automated pre-screening system is quite awesome. Being the number one supplier of flops, automation, and AI is Vision's thing. Plenty of people have tried to cheat the system, but none have found any success. Fung's case is kind of a big deal. Is it a system glitch like Kathy said, or what? Anyway, what happened happened. Our job now is to find out how. My plan is to narrow down the list of suspects first. But honestly, I have no idea where to start. I thought you might have advice to give. Any idea? Meaning they are close to each other. Not just bribery, huh? This is important. If we can find who had a personal relationship with Hung, then we pretty much have solved the case. Yeah, let's begin with that. Anything else you can think of? No problem. We already have a solid lead to start with. Now we're official partners. Let me explain my overall schedule for this investigation. He's excited. Listen. All contributor candidates must pass 3 checks to get a consultation session. The same applies to Tongue. My plan is to find out how she slipped through all 3 checks. If we know how they did it, we can quickly narrow down the list of suspects. First, all candidates must submit a copy of their own profiles. Then, Vision's pre-screening system crawls the internet to collect everything there is to know about them. The system compares everything against records from the government, such as crime, marriage, registration. I see you've never worked for a corporation of this size. Once a corporation is big enough, they gain access to everything, private information included. The government relies on Big Corp, either their money or tech, to govern this country. They're eager to make friends. You know what? Sometimes the government even begs us for information access. That's the first check. The second check is physical examination. Candidates must be assessed by clinics or hospitals appointed by Vision. Sorry. The result is then fed into the system for qualification. I forgot to unmute myself for when I coughed earlier. I'm sorry. Okay, to answer your question, yes. We'll have a Zatsu just chatting type stream on Monday. and maybe we'll split stream that way between mahjong and like an hour or so of chatting. But we only have about a half an hour left now, so I don't want to give away too much more time because we took such a big break from the game today. So hold it for Monday, or you can send me the marshmallow and we can talk about it if you want me to look up something like we did just now with the dream analysis. But otherwise, I do look forward to hearing more about it on Monday. But for today, let's finish out the rest of the game, because I think we might. I'm trying to think how many hours this game was. I was counting this being almost close to the end. So now I think we'll probably have to look and see. I think we'll probably have another 3. Oh, just telling you. Oh, of course I want to hear more. I love dreams. I absolutely adore it. So Monday, we'll do a dream talk. We'll do dream analysis on Monday, and then we'll finish up if we get to it. We might make it to mahjong, but if not, that's okay. So let's plan for dream talk on Monday, and I'll make sure to put it in the title so that people are aware, and we'll make a community note about it as well, so everyone knows what to expect. And also we'll make a note on it on our new website that was just completed that I'm also going to be sharing with you all on Monday. So yeah, Monday dream talk. Yes, I will listen to your dreams whenever we have the space and time. That's why we're the Dream Siren. And let me put it on my sticky as well. Your dreamy zatsudan. So come with your dreams so we can talk about them together. And thank you for letting me know that I was muted. No, thank you. I just want people to know when they pray, Jesus always listens. Oh, well, not every individual has the same beliefs, but in a way, I think there's a way that we can let others know that, the things that we believe in have some sort of relation. So I don't want anyone to feel like they have to believe all in the same thing, but I definitely respect that you have very strong feelings of, and I'm glad that that's something that you're deeply connected with. I think that's a very beautiful thing. Yeah, only the people that believe. Yeah. And so don't keep speaking about it. But I think it is encouraging for people who may not, I feel like they have a connection with their dreams that way. And maybe that's a way to help fellow Christians that have those same beliefs as you. So I think that's a good thing. I know who believes in it, I can tell. Oh, that's good. I think that is what would you say, like a discernment in your spirit. I personally am not, I don't have a faith in Christianity. I'm not a Christian. There we go. So but I do respect everything that everybody believes. I also see who's bad. Oh, okay. Let's save this for Monday because I don't want to get off track too much. Okay. But yes, all of that goes back to discernment. All right. So her blood pressure was very low. Blood supply disorder. Muscle mass very low. 0 loss tolerance. Neural activity, low performance, high damage risk. Why would she have even gone through with all of that? Overall, what's that? All record entries are correct, but the overall assessment is corrupted. Is this a glitch, or is there someone messing with the system? Taylor will want to know about this. Or Tyler. Would you like to check any other candidates' physical records? Maybe we should just check everyone. Okay. Blood pressure high. Muscle mass moderate. Neural activity stable. Overall fit for contribution. Okay. Yvonne. Blood pressure moderate. Muscle mass low. Muscle loss possibility. Neural activity stable. Overall fit for contribution. And then the last person was the person we ended up hiring, which was Hank. Blood pressure high. Muscle mass moderate. Neural activity stable. Overall fit for contribution. Was that everybody? It was. Okay, let's go back and talk to Tyler. Hey, you're done with the records? Any findings? Is that actually worded correctly? It did say that she was fit for contribution. Wait, are you sure? I'm positive. Wait, we should go back and look. Did I forget that quickly? I think it said that she, at the end she was fit for contribution, but her analysis was not good. So I hope I'm not misunderstanding. I need to have a look myself. It's a sensible assumption for sure. Not everyone could do that though. You need security clearance and a bit of know-how. I think I have an idea or two, although I have to verify a few things first. That's it for today. Thanks to you, we have made some progress. Hey, sorry I have to nag you about it again. This is a secret investigation. Don't tell anyone about it. Auntie specifically asked me to keep it to myself, in case we alert the culprit. Okay, thank you for staying. Now you're free to go home. Okay, I want to check one more time. I did say that she was fit. Database. Wait. Was it just oh. I shouldn't have looked at those other ones. I don't know. We can go back and change it now. Wait, when did it save last? Oh my gosh, it saved an hour, almost 2 hours ago. Oh, we're gonna have to take that as a... We're gonna have to take the loss for that. Hey Jane, you all done with work? I tell Fran about the encounter in the corridor. I don't want her to be worried though. Yay, perfect timing. I'm granting you elevator access right now. See you on the lobby on F1. No hurry. Take care of unfinished work if you have to. Come find me when you're ready. And then we can go to the roof for the view and go home together. See ya. Love you too. Okay, can we talk? Oh, we can't talk. stakes are there? Well, I guess we're gonna find out how that goes, and then also, I wonder if we need. Oh, I suppose we go home in our uniform. You're doing a great job. I knew I could trust you. Thank you, Mr. Yan. Don't let me keep you any longer. See you next time. Hopefully you can find a way to deal with those directors. I will. Good night, Miss Chang. Good night. Jason Day. Why didn't you tell me? Don't tell me she found out what happened already. No, if anything like this ever happens again, I want to know right away. Do you know how I felt hearing about you from others? I'd go downstairs to check on you if it weren't for Mr. Yan. She's trembling. Are you really all right? I was worried sick. That much and more. My heart froze when I heard about it. I can tell. That no big deal attitude. I love it when she smiles. That guy? Oh, he's the CEO of Vision Computation. So he's the boss of all flop farms under Vision? I should have told you about him, no? He's been nice to me. It was he who approved my petition to transfer. No questions asked. More importantly, he's a good man, not morally bankrupt like other senior execs. Okay, now let's go. Elevator ride all the way up. I messed up on her again. I forgot about all the question marks. That's probably not going to have a good consequence. But here we are. I love the night. Here. Over here. How is this? How is what? Right? I come here every once in a while. From here, I can see the HQ tower. The sight of it reminds me of things. Fran used to work there, where she never felt happy. Back then, I thought I could see all the way to the end of my life, work and more work, until you showed up. I've been thinking lately that you have changed me a lot. Once I was so eager, trying my best to prove my worth. Everything I did was to earn myself the peace of mind, because I was constantly afraid that maybe someday, out of the blue, someone would show up and tell me, or tell everyone that I'm a fake, that I'm nothing, I don't deserve anything I own, that I'm the child that no one ever is proud of. That someone never appeared. Instead, I found you. You made me see how lost I was. Although you don't like to give advice, you kind of made me see myself, see what I really want. Now I want to help others by giving what they need when they need it, like what you did for me. No, friend, quite the opposite. You saved me. This is why I asked to be transferred here. I hope to help these contributors by finding a way that it is reasonably profitable, yet much more humane. Or so I believe. Sorry. I've been going on and on about myself. You are the star of the show today, Jay. How did things go? Wow, Monsieur sure leaves no stone unturned. How do you feel about her so far? Yes, exactly. I feel the same. You should have witnessed firsthand that this line of work involves difficult decisions. Being adamant after so many years in the business is a rare quality. I suppose you like her management style. I think you did. Great. Hey, the most important thing. Did you get the job? Is that so? Wait, they want you to be here again tomorrow? We did everything today. Wait, I just realized, didn't you say this interview was for us? Why did they ask you to try out screening today? Sounds like she doesn't trust Silencio's decision very much. Makes sense, given her age. People from her generation tend not to trust AI. But it's not a bad thing. Now you have double the chance. Show them your best. So, everything you did today was for screening, Jay? Suddenly she's getting serious. I guess you have to meet the people we regularly sign contracts with. And the man who tried to kill you. What do you make of it? What does she mean? This career that I'm in. The flop farming business as a whole. Are we preying on the disadvantaged? Because I've been questioning myself. So far, I have found no answer. I came here with the hope to help people. The more I do, I believe in what I'm doing. Maybe what I do doesn't matter. Nothing could change the industry. Maybe this whole industry is built on the exploitation of the poorest people. Friend. What should I do? I should calm her down. To tell you the truth, Jay, I'm living in constant fear. Fear that what I believe is for the better turns out to be just as bad. I don't want to be a snob who's full of fancy talk. I'll really hate myself for it. Fran, you're overthinking. What if I told you I want to quit? If someday I do find the answer to my question, and it means I must quit this job. Whatever you decide, I'm always by your side, friend. Thank you. Oh, a little loud. You sound low. Oh, sorry. Is that a little better? Thank you for telling me. Also, we were supposed to propose to Fran as well. I almost forgot about that. It's always like this. When I tell you about my trouble, you never give a straight answer. No matter how much we talk, my questions remain unanswered. I don't mean that. What you did is exactly what I need. My life, my decisions, my future. I must find my own answer. However, I don't have what it takes to face it alone. You already helped me time and time again. You remind me that no matter what happens, what path I choose, you will always be there for me. Even if I push you aside, even if I try to dig a hole and hide in it, you always find me and tell me that I have you. Thank you for finding me, Jay, as the moon parts through the sky. How many times? I've lost count. Ever since we first met. Friend, the moon. Oh no. What was the glitch? Did anybody else see that? Tomorrow is the 4th anniversary of our relationship. Yeah. Time flies. 4 years in a blink. It must mean that we both enjoy the time together. I love you. I love you. It's a beautiful scene though. Let's go home. That would have been like an actual nice place to propose, honestly. Oh no. Okay, we just auto-saved. I don't think we should go too much more further because the game has like very long saving spaces. So we're gonna leave it right there for now. Okay. That was cozy today. I'm sorry again that we didn't get too far, but we got through a big arc of the story with finding out about the gentleman's family that was the stabbing that stabbed what was his name? Lawrence. We found out that either the system is glitching or someone is messing with the system, and this is supposed to be completely automated, everything for security up until the interview, I believe that's what they were saying. I also think we found out that everybody has a lot of secrets. We didn't propose. I hope we didn't lose the ring. It was in our pocket when we left 2 streams ago. the last time that we played this, and well, actually the time before that, we took the engagement ring off the top of the shelf by the door. So yeah, I'm interested to see. That was a good stopping point then, because I'm not sure where the story's gonna pick up from here. So yeah, I think that was good. So again, Monday we're gonna have just a Satsudan, and then we might play Mahjong just shortly towards the end. Wednesday we'll get back to our reading, and I think we left off with there were more stories. Oh wait, did we start? I don't think we did. We finished The Nightingale for our last reading stream. And then we read The Garden of Paradise, and we finished that. And then we read The Mermaid, but that's a short story. Wait, was that one a short story? Well, shorter story. I don't know, that one actually looks pretty lengthy. I've been enjoying the Hans Andersen stories. But before that, we were reading the Grimm's Complete Fairy Tale. So I think we'll read The Mermaid next. Yeah, this actually looks pretty long. Ooh, and then after that is The Emperor's New Clothes. So we'll do The Mermaid on Wednesday by Hans Andersen. And that sounds very cozy, actually. And then Friday we'll come back to sorry. We'll come back to Minds Beneath Us and see where we get. Hopefully, I'm so worried about that decision. I'm worried about that choice, and there's no like save point either. So yes, Monday we're gonna have our Zatsudan, and we can talk more about dreams. And then Wednesday we'll have reading, and then Friday we'll get back here again until we finish this. If you have any games that you would like to suggest that are within our dream world theme, that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be something that is directly like dreamy, like lovely and soft. It could be nightmarish related or anything like that as well too. Just something within a dream theme in a general sense, and that can cover quite a lot of things. So when we dream also, right, we think about the future and like where will we be in the future. So Minds Beneath Us has to do with the mind and how the mind and AI in the future, how that picture could look. So it's still related. I just know I can't wait to sleep. Yes. I have a very giddy feeling every time I go to bed, and I hope that my dreamers also feel the same way. I hope all of you feel excited to go to bed when it is time to rest and close your eyes. I hope that you have the warmest blanket and the softest bed and the fluffiest or fur. Some people like fur pillows. Whatever it is that makes you happy. Actually, some people actually don't do fluffy beds either. So whatever your cozy preference is, I hope that you find it today, and that your body feels so rested when you wake, and that your mind is still, so that your dreams do come through very, very clearly. Because if we go to bed and we're very like busy about our next day, or just bogged down too much, even sometimes being too sad, it can be very hard to dream. So we want to be in the most optimal dream state. So next Monday, also, since we're going to be talking about, we'll just talk about in general, like, just about dreams in general, whatever. Random thoughts you may have about them. But why don't we talk about the best conditions for resting or dreaming? We'll bring up some information on that. What else can we talk about with regards to dreams on Monday? I hope you all have the best dreams. I deeply appreciate your oyasumi, sweet dream messages to everyone as well. That's very kind of you. So best conditions for resting or dreaming, we can bring up the subject of maybe common dream themes that people have. Nope, there is our 1 hour reminder. Well, 1 a.m. currently. And I'll try to get a couple of other things together. But if you have any thoughts, please send me a marshmallow. That's in our pinned message, or you can check the description box on our channel. And if there's anything you want to talk about on Monday, send me a message, as long as it's related to just general dreams. If you had any questions as well that you wanted me to take the time to answer, you can send them there or bring them on Monday and we'll talk about it. It'll probably be 10 p.m. then, since we're going to do a Satsudan, even though it's always, well, maybe I kind of like our early Monday. It's always nighttime insomnia. But I want to make sure that there's one day that we stream during a daytime. So I think that'll be Mondays, right? We can have morning activities on Monday. Morning Monday activities. So that'll be fun. Yes. But for now, my sweets, I wish you a very, very, very good night. I wish you pleasant dreams if you are a dreamer, because not everybody does. But most of all, I just hope that your rest is very cozy. And thank you so much for spending your time here with us, Insomnia. I am Mira Mushi, your Dream Siren, and I wish you a sweet dream. Oyasumi, everyone. Oyasumira, also our outgoing messages. Oyasumira instead of Oyasumi. Please feel free to enter that into the chat, or you can just say sweet dreams as well. Either one of those will do. We have a list of commands like those on our website, so we'll discuss that on Monday when I share that with you all, and then you can see the longer list of what we have available. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you again for being here. Have a good and safe weekend, everybody.